Sup goats, it's Joe, and welcome back to a new live reaction and review. Today we're going to be taking a look at Elixir of Life, Volume 1 by MDP Records. So yet again, I'm reviewing a debut compilation from a brand new label. This is MDP Records, stands for More Drops Please, and like I said, debut comp, 13 tunes to get through. I'm familiar with like 3 or 4 of these people, the rest I haven't heard of. Yeah, I don't know what to expect from this compilation. Yeah, a shout out to the management team behind MDP for anticipating this review, I guess. They asked me a couple weeks back if I was gonna go over it, and yeah, here I am. So without further ado, let's get into this. Alright, so track 1 is titled Losing You by Lowke. It's Lowke. Very nice impact. How it sucks you into that kick and impact. I like that. Nice acapella. There's not much going on in this mix. It's just a bunch of light tapping percussion elements and a guitar, I think. The acapella is like the main focal point, but it's cool. Very white noisy riser. I'm feeling this build up for sure. So nice so far. It sounded so nice. Very straightforward. Yeah, there's this death step feel to this tune. Succulent, deep, dark basses. Machine gun delivery here. I wasn't getting much out of it because of its straightforwardness, but I do like the sound design. The sound design reminds me a lot of like Crow's Nest type sound design. That main idea is a little too unimpactful, I'ma say. I get its appeal is supposed to be like low key and not just in your face, but it's kind of too calm, if that makes sense. Yeah, the basses were still dark and nasty like the first drop spaces, but they didn't hit as hard. And again, I get that that's more or less the appeal, but there still needs to be some sort of impact that the overall idea makes, in my opinion, and that was kind of lackluster there. But this is a different acapella. It still fits. These are all nice. Yeah, savage basses though. Yeah, flow is tedious, I have to admit. Yeah, it makes the whole tune a lot less enjoyable in my opinion. I'd say overall it was decent. I like the structure, the pacing of the intro to the build-up as well. Just straightforwardness of the drop. Like there was no variation essentially when it comes to flow. Decent though. Let's get to Joca with Robo Riddim. Like the filtered Reese, that's cool. Build up. That little double delivery there. The bounciness, yo. This has to get you moving. Even if you don't fuck with the sound design 100%, the bounciness is real. That layering. All the sounds are similar, but they all fit so well together. And they don't get in the way of each other either. Yeah, those sounds, those bass synths, all of them occupied the same sonic space, I feel like. Oh, sound design came in just all of a sudden. Yeah, the sound design isn't like crazy or anything. It's more about the vibe of the tune. Sustained. I like how the sound design sort of springs up that delay, and I think some reverb modulation in the back helps for that sort of really super bouncy feel. This is solid. And again, those little bits of random flow switch ups. Minimal backdrop too, but still. Catchy tune. Catchy. That was tight. Ipsiom, Bramble Gardens. What that little playful ass melody right there. Whoa! That's so fun! It reminds me of It gives me an Animal Crossing feel. And yo, I love Nintendo, but I've never like owned a Switch or anything. My brother does. It just gave me this Animal Crossing feel. I know the soundtrack probably doesn't sound like it at all. It just gave me that vibe. That really innocent vibe. What's up with all this nice percussion in the intros? That was so cute. What's up with that kick? It just wants to hit wherever there's space. Yeah, cute motif as well. Melodicity didn't do too much. It was kind of comfortable in its little bubble of melodicity, but still, that was nice. Maybe a different motif? I think the melodicity is more sporadic here. Some jumpiness going on. Very pretty tune. I do wish that the melodicity would do a little more, be more unpredictable, but still. That motif is gorgeous. That motif is it's so attractive. Oh, I love that so much. Wow. Really well produced tune. Big up Ipsiom. Just had me smiling all the way through. Shit. Karyuu, Yumhurt. Loving the ARP. Oh! Quick intro. Brief. Okay. Not huge on the overall idea, but the mix and the mix of sounds is so interesting. You have like this mechanical clunky thing in the front, and then you just have ARPs circling around it. Interesting.
You believe in ghosts back?
It's stompy. Okay, it's a 2-minute and 14-second tune, but I'll give it that interesting listen stamp. It did not do much at all in terms of variation. The variation was more compact, especially in those ARPs. Yeah, I mean, I sort of kind of got into that. Khamis, Hammer Drill. I've been going over a lot of Khamis lately. The Juicebox tune, Full Flex tune. Alright, flawless transition. Again, that's just Khamis' thing, I feel like. That snare. Oh, that snare is so satisfying. But that sound design. Wow. I don't know how to describe it yet. And the way it just built upon itself, like variation and flow, tight. Sustain. Had that mechanical tinge, but it sounded fluid in a way too. Like it had this swing to it and this groove. It wasn't like choppy or chunky, it was more like everything was connected. See what I mean? Yeah, all the movement is just intertwined, except for that overlying little bit there. That's more standalone. Ooh, that sub. Whoa, I love how sparsely he incorporates that sustain. It just travels downward twice, but doesn't do anything else. It's not like necessary in the whole tune. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Not really energetic too. Gets under your skin, sort of low key. ThatOnePhoenix and Saev, Heavy Strike. I think I've heard of ThatOnePhoenix from somewhere. Alright. That slight tonal variation did it for me. I'm slowly, ever so slowly getting into this. Oh, I heard a little rapid machine gun delivery in there somewhere. Nothing sonically is standing out to me. Like nothing pops out. but everything works together pretty well. But those sounds blur into each other. That's a good and a bad thing, I guess. It might be a mixed thing too, I'm not sure. Yeah, tonal sort of Riddim direction these two producers took. Again, not huge on it, but it's alright. That squelch. That squelchiness. And this too. Props for the complete sound design switch ups. Oh, they didn't even put it in. Oh! That's good! Oh! Oh, that second drop is so much better! What the fuck? For one, the robotic direction that the synths took is already... I kind of got some Digesta, Cruel Reaction, Aquios Muerte vibes off of that sound design, and yeah, it was really good. And I don't know, but the tune picked up a little more as well in terms of potency. I don't know, that was good. That may be my favorite drop so far, I'm not sure. And of course, the sustain did its thing in the back. It was present in the first drop as well, but like I said, all of the sounds in the first drop I feel like blended more together, so you couldn't really discern, make out individual elements. And just a small metallic overtone on those main drop synths as well. That was a good drop, fuck. Okay, let's get to Titan by Dead, just Dead, like that. Okay, so ravey theme, but I'm not sure if that section right there and the intro sections fit so well together. It's still okay though. I appreciate that percussion being so stompy. This is another one that's straightforward, but it's still catchy for some reason. Kind of pinprick, but still boisterous. First synths, and the sustains, they were alright. Drop was too brief though, and the ideas weren't that stand out.
I hate dubstep.
That shrill beepiness in the back of the mix, actually, I like that. I don't have much to say about this song, not gonna lie. Yeah, I mean, what is there to say about that? Like, the individual sound design came one after the other instead of being like infused into each other, like delivery wise. I know those first synths sort of got incorporated with the sustain in the, I think it was B section of the first drop, but yeah, I guess providing variation by just completely switching up the sounds. Was it coherent? I'd say so. It wasn't like just completely left field to the point where it takes you out of the song. Yeah, I don't have much to say about it. It was okay. It was decent. Yeah, I like the force of the second drop synths as well. Really up in your face. Vicegrip and Gliese with Battery. This intro, just completely malfunctioning type shit. Okay. Just too much. That was too much. That was way too much. Everything worked. Not gonna lie, but almost too much variation. Let me... Just all I can do is laugh. That's all I can do in attempt to at least get into this. Okay, so this isn't like a critique whatsoever, but in my personal opinion, that's a bit too much variation. It was energetic. I liked basically all the sounds, but that variation is... It sounds like 15 people collaborated on this shit. I mean, it's only 2 artist names, but those might be duos or even 3 people each. Mechanical robotic feel, some lasery under and overtones. It's too much. But I rate the effort. Big ups. It's very chaotic and very sporadic, but still. Everything had so much detail and intricacy. All the way from the intro too. Even the sub doesn't know what to do. Fuck me. That? Mitachi Deluxe. Another art? Some of that percussion offbeat? I don't know. Okay, I'm not sure about that transition there. Mood switch. Not a fan of mood switch ups. Another mood switch up. I'm enjoying the sections individually, but they don't fit well together. First one sounded not hopeful, but playful. Second one was sinister, but still pretty. And this one is, I guess, there to build tension. Ominous. Yeah, but like the melodicity wasn't coherent in my opinion. Ooh. Nice croaky, belching, chunky sounds. Not much at all going on in the backdrop. Not that it needs it. Oh, that's stompy. This is thick. Those tails of the synths, or whatever that is. It might be some incorporated sounds as well, but what I'm hearing is chunky sound design with like this shrill tail. That little sound design variation there. That's what keeps a tune interesting in my opinion. Just little shit. Let's go. Oh, yo, come on. What? Were those vocal chops as main bass sounds? I don't even know what the fuck is going on. That was hella catchy. That might be in my top 3 so far, not gonna lie. Wow. What was up with that section where the bass sounds were like layered with the fucking vocal chops? Synth sounded a bit computerized at points as well. Yeah, that was good. Mistake, like a bust. Or mustake, because it's a V. The retro synths. I mean, the pads were already nice enough. With the little wailing, detuned bits in between. This feel. Nice intro. And I like how the build-up sort of springs to life. Transitioning from it. That was impactful. Ooh, what is that? Is that the sub? Yeah, that sound design just tears into the mix. Like slashing. Yeah, all through the tune, the synths were like similar. I didn't hear much like pitch variation or sound variation, but the delivery was nice all the way through. Calm Before the Storm type beat. I remember those drums being in the intro. I like little shit like that. That differentiates the midsection between the intro. Ooh! That sustain. The way it twisted its way down and sort of settled there before exiting the mix. And the synths just doing their thing on top. Yeah, this is a powerful tune. I think this tune is the most in-your-face tune because it's just constantly... Alright, Kalatana, Don't Leave. I like that shit popping in. Slight wubby feel to it. Well, not anymore. That little added melodicity there. Okay, I have to admit the build-up didn't need to be that long. I felt like it didn't do much in that final leg. Is this gonna be tonal rhythm? New rhythm? Yeah, really sharp, metallic overtone. Oh! That melodicity in the back. It's bloopy, tonal, metallic overtone, as I said, sort of jumbled up together and thrown out, being put forth in bursts. It's enjoyable. Okay, the top melodicity here sounds a bit drab, like too little going on. Why did the pre-drop synths get like louder than quieter? That was weird. Either it's the same thing, or it doesn't sound as interesting to me as the first drop did. This is better. That sub, it said. Okay, I think this final leg is different. Catchy. The sporadicism, the ARPs in the back that came in, everything worked so well together. That was cutesy. It wasn't cute, it was cutesy. Blacksite, Cyberspace. Second to last tune, by the way. That heartbeat sound in the very... Is that just my imagination? Give me a minute. I heard some sort of heartbeat thing. There it is! The ambience. What a great intro. Are those hardstyle, like, kicks or whatever they're called? Loving the pan snare. Oh, they just left it out there. That pan snare. It was just regular. Yeah, clunky sound design. Again, mechanical. But just so different to the other tunes. Tight flow, too. What is that thing on the top? Sounds are so pinprick and rapid. I was gonna say that build up in between the, well, that came in before the switch. I felt like that was nice, especially since the second drop was so different to the first. I like that there was a build up in between. Like with most tunes, oh, this synthwave part, by the way, love it. I feel like with most tunes, when the build up tends to be in between the first drop and the switch, it doesn't need to be there, but it was sort of necessary there because it was introducing you to a new sort of section of the song. If it were more similar, he wouldn't have had to put it in. I don't like this drop as much. Oh, that's sustain. It's kind of more sluggish and not as pronounced. The sounds are more murky, I guess. I'm not looking for murkiness when it comes to this sort of style. But the lasers, though. Oh, how it sort of winded back up. There's some beepy bloopiness. Yeah, that final drop was more variant as a drop. More sounds being introduced. Still, my favorite drop probably has to be this. It's kind of difficult to decide between the first and the second. Both were very nice. But the third one was cool too. Not gonna lie. Alright, let's get into the final tune. Octobit with Light It Up. BPM sounds like it's gonna be mid-tempo. It is. Oh, excuse me? The little choir in the back too. I like how that seething, tearing sound sort of winds itself back up and goes back down. It's so compact, it's so gritty. I'm getting some Crow's Nest vibes again. Like the first tune and the final tune. Oh. Yeah, the tapping percussion on every tune that had tapping percussion, that light percussion, it works so well. Yeah, that searing sustain was really cool. Actually, really compressed too. Ooh, squelchy. That movement of that one synth right there. Uber vibes. That sustain kind of sounds zippery too, like a fucking zipper. I love the mixing on this tune as well. I mentioned the choir already. It's like the choir sort of put into the stereo like really far in the back as well. Yeah, this melodicity is a bit straightforward, but you know what? It's fine. Yeah, and that was the debut compilation of MDP Records, Elixir of Life, Volume 1. Very solid. Very solid. Was not bad at all. Every tune had something going for it. I'm excited to see what MDP has in store for the future. Loads of different styles on display, styles of dubstep. Yeah, I like this. Drop your opinions in the comment section below. What was your favorite track? What was your least favorite track? Did I cap whilst speaking my opinions on each of these 13 tracks? And yeah, this been your boy Joe. Thank you all for watching. Make sure to support the producers whose music you enjoy as always. And yeah, I will see y'all in the next video. Peace.